Shalom, Chaverim. It's Rubissa
and Gabi.
Welcome to another episode of Recipes with Rubissa and Friends. Today we have
an eggplant.
What did you want to ask them?
How many languages can you say eggplant in? I can do 3. I can do French, Hebrew, and English. Eggplant, aubergine, and chatzil.
So right now we're talking about our chatzilim because we're trying to look at different Israeli recipes. Well, this one's really Israeli, but it really is delicious. We're going to make grilled chatzilim.
And we love chatzilim.
So the first step was cutting the chatzilim into rings.
And you don't have to worry about them being too thick because they're going to shrink when they cook. They're going to get thinner.
But they shouldn't be more than an inch thick.
They should be about 1 centimeter to 1 inch thick.
So we have the rings.
Yes.
We have olive oil. And Trader Joe's everyday seasoning. Now you could make your own mix if you don't have this one, but this one's really nice because it has a lot of different Mediterranean flavors and salt.
Yeah.
And the salt has to be there to pull out the bitterness of the eggplant. All right, 3 ingredients and a lot of fun.
Yes. And it's really well worth it. So take a brush. We also use this brush for egging challah.
And Gabby's gonna paint each
of the chatzilim with a little bit of the olive oil, like that. Just so they're nice and coated, a little bit shiny. Don't have to worry about getting every spot. You want to get most of the chatzilim though. So this then.
I always advocate for wiping your brush, but.
Yes, you want to wipe your brush. It's like painting a picture. Just you're doing it on chatzilim, and they're going to be delicious in the end.
Okay. Once they've all been brushed nicely with the olive oil, we're going to grind
some of this because it's a grind.
Don't grind it the wrong way, otherwise we'll go poof.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. So you're just going to grind a little bit of these onto each of the chatzilim.
And other than when it breaks, I've never found it to be overspiced.
No.
So it's just nice.
Yes. Spice and all things nice. It's incredible.
So while that's being done, the oven goes on to broil.
I'm going to do that.
Now, I've already preset the oven to broiling. And this is the part where it gets a little bit tricky, is that it has to go into the broil and you have to keep an eye on it. Because the time that it goes from delicious to burnt hockey puck is very fast. They're going to go in the oven under the broiler, and I'll prepare the other trays while that happens. Then, as soon as that moment before hockey puck arrives, you take them out of the oven.
And then you can do as much
So it should take like 5 to 10 minutes?
Yeah,
yes.
And it really goes near the broiler. I put my broiler on at 500. And I put them on parchment paper, but you have to be careful because the parchment paper can catch fire.
Yes, it's happened before. It was not fun.
Then you flip them over and do the same process again. More brushing, more seasoning, more grilling, and then deliciousness.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's kind of like, but this is not the only way to cook eggplant. There are tons of other delicious Israeli recipes. We're not going to share them today, but there's so many ways to cook this amazing vegetable.
All right. Shalom, Chaverim. Stay tuned next time for Recipes with Rubissa and Friends.